Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. We're on the Commodore Amiga, and we're looking at Moon Blaster, published by Loriciel in 1990. It's a 3D action game for 1 to 2 players. If there's 2 players here, then you play simultaneously. I'm on my own, so we'll see how we go here. Let's select this first terrain. But it's a clone of BATTLEZONE, the very popular arcade game where you controlled a tank going around an unlimited area with 3D vector graphics. That was in 1980, this one. This one, the graphics are more filled in. So, check out my display at the bottom. I'm going to fire these green tanks here. I'm controlling my speed up and down, and I'm trying to do tight turns without getting bopped myself. Now, keep an eye on the shield on the right-hand side. That drops to 0. We'll have to eject before we are killed, and if we eject then there's some sort of mini game, I think. So dodgy gameplay. I've started off okay. Dodgy gameplay, nincompoop Jack. Seeing how you got on the first or second go, so keep an eye on that map. We're trying to avoid being shot, at the same time shoot everything else. Yes, here we go. The game also came out on the Atari ST and the PC. 3D shooter, 360 degrees, not vectors, proper filled in graphics. Here we go. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know what your experiences were. It seems fairly easy so far, but there's different modes or different levels of play you can jump into. I believe we're in one of the practice modes first of all, practicing any one of the different levels. Right, kaboom. They're not firing back too much, but they will try and ram into us. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It aims to be a fun channel, a stress-busting channel, rather than an encyclopedic channel. Although I will give you some information about the games. You'll probably add some in yourself down below. So we're going over a brown, sort of like orangey terrain. If you're doing the same thing, then comment in the comment section below. So the original BattleZone games will probably influence a lot of games. We've covered a lot of BattleZone type of games. You could also maybe include Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back, those arcade games which were vector driven as well. Right, so that's the first wave destroyed. Now we've got grey tanks. They're going to gradually get more difficult as we go through. So let's see how far we get. Now, will I complete the game? I very much doubt it. What are they? They're very interesting. They're filled in vector graphics, aren't they? They're polygon graphics, I suppose. A filled in vector is a polygon. Okay. What do you call a parrot that's been destroyed? A polygon. Yes, well done. Bad joke. Oh, yes. It is quite rewarding when you blow them up into their component parts. I don't think the horizon's going to get any closer, no matter how far we drive into it. So, you know, early 3D environments and 3D graphics. Here we go. Right, now, just check out those dots. There isn't too many left on the scene. I haven't got any special weapons. Like, one blast seems to be destroying them completely. So, good stuff for us. Moon Blaster. It's no moon I've ever seen. It doesn't look like Earth's moon. Looks like there's an atmosphere here. So maybe it's Titan or one of those Jupiter or Saturn moons. It could be. You never know. If you're currently on a moon, Saturn or Jupiter, then comment in the comment section below. Is this your moon? You never see the external view of this ship. Shield is, well, it's okay. How much more we got to destroy here before the next wave comes along? Right, there was a little beep there, which means it might be the next wave. Let's see where they are. There they are. They're purple this time. They're getting gradually more quicker and more manoeuvrable. They will bump into us. I'm not sure what the tactics is here. Maybe vary your speed, but don't let any of the dots go behind you. If so, you need to outrun them, because if they collide into you, you will lose some of your shield. Keep an eye on that. Oh, shield's taking a bit of a clobber in there. Now, when it says eject or shield low in the middle, where it's saying bonus, we need to hit the letter E straight away so we can get out before the ship explodes. So that's a bit of jeopardy, isn't it? And then we'll see what happens there. Bam! Bam! Oh! Eject! 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 E! 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 We're up in the sky. If it's a long loading time, I will edit it down. But I think there might be a mini game here. Hold on to your haircuts. Here we go. Avoid all the rocks if you can. Boom. Well, I didn't last very long there, did I? And it's game over. Game over, boy. Game over. Okay. So in space, we got reduced to space atoms dust quite quickly. Probably going to get sucked into a black hole in 62 billion years' time. Right, okay, so there's all the options there. Practice 1, practice 2, practice 3, I'll do the whole thing together. Let's go to 2. Let's jump forward, which you would have got to eventually. 2, please. We'll see how difficult that is. It's bound to be a lot more difficult than what I've just done. Well, or maybe it'd be easy, I don't know. Should be a green area, right, green area. A little bit tricky to see where I'm going. Check out that shield. Right, there's red bully boys all round the place. Oh, I don't like red bully boys. Oh God, shield's already taken a clobbering. Oh, we're bashed into that. This is gonna be over real quick, I think. Boom! Take that, big nose. Oh, right. Get ready to eject, folks. It's not going to take much more battling. Let's get behind these wallies. Eject. That was quick, wasn't it? It lasts no time at all. And we know what happens now, don't we? We get ejected into some asteroid field, and we need to use our slow manoeuvring ship to get round it. I found it very tricky the first time. Right, here we go. Reminds you a bit of one of the levels of Tintin. The Adventure of Tintin. Oh, look, it's virtually impossible to avoid all this stuff. I was trying to shoot, but it doesn't look like I can shoot, and that's game over again. Well, stage 1 is a lot easier than level 2. Let's go to level 3 then. So that should be more difficult once more. Looks like we're on an ice sort of land, but at least I can show you all the environments that are held within this game. But my recommendation is to take to level 1. It's quite fun then. So level 1, too easy. Level 2, too difficult. Very weird. Loriciel. It's one of their better games. Their games seem to be a bit hit and miss, really. I wouldn't mind a few extra weapons here and there. Maybe a cave I can hide into, or a bit of a maze maybe. But yeah, level 3. I'm getting well clobbered here. Get ready to eject very quickly. Only if you're playing the game, not in your house, of course. So you might bash into the ceiling. Bonus score. Right, there's something out there. Look at the dots. Dots on the radar dish. Bam! Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Into my viewfinder. I'm surviving a bit longer than I did on level 2. Oh, yeah, eject again. I took a hit. And now, well, you know where we're going, aren't we? We're going into space. I fly around the universe and bump into lots of rocks. I wish I'd done my washing early, 'cause I'm wearing dirty socks. Oh dear. It's a bit random, this channel. We're stress busting. It's a bit crazy. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Sometimes it's someone's cup of coffee. But anyway, we keep going. There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reviews on this channel in a similar vein. Right, let's do the full game now then. Back to the beginning. If you want to see other Amiga games we've reviewed, there's a link to the playlist in the description below. Or click on my username, takes you to the full channel page. You look at everything then. Click on the playlist tab and you'll see all the different systems we've covered for a long time. Once more, into the breach, dear friends. This will be my last go. The end reviews will be about 10 minutes long. As you can see, this level 1 is easy peasy now. There's just stuff waiting to be blown up. It's green on brown in this town. Oh God! There we go. Buff. I'd like Microprose Formula 1 where you can go through the F buttons. I'd like to maybe they could have done it instead of just cockpit all the time. I'd like an external view and different views like chase view and stuff. That would have been good. They could have been done with a bit of extra work, but they haven't done. 1990. You know, I don't know if you know Microprose Formula 1 by Jeff Crammond. That's a good polygon game, but you pressed all the F keys, I think, and it just gave you lots of different views there, which there was loads, trackside and stuff. So they could have done something here. Would have added a bit more extra fun to it, a bit more extra playability. But what we've got here is it's pretty good at what it does. It's just a little bit bland, really. It's cloning Battlezone, which it does as well. It extends on the vector graphics, but the difficulty levels need to be tweaked because this level is too easy, and then the next level there's too difficult. But having said that, within the level itself, it does get gradually more difficult. So what do I know? After the green tanks, you've got the white tanks, and the purple tanks are a little bit tough. So I think the game is good on level 1 then. Overall, I changed my mind, but 2 and 3 a bit difficult, but maybe it's just that you need the practice. Yes, here we go. If you had played this a lot back in the day, you probably got different views, but this is a first impressions, and there's potential there at least. I might have wasted a bit of time on it when I was bored as a kid between playing the Stellar games. When I want to feel good about myself, just blast a load of stuff quite easily, probably. Biff. Do check out Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, I previously mentioned earlier, vector graphic games. Right, also as I'd say by BATTLEZONE, but although they were slightly different in the premise. Right, okay. We can take all these out, not to dinner as always. Don't take your enemies out to dinner unless you're planning to poison them. And if that's what you've done, the police turn up, don't mention me. Actually, cross that out from your notebooks, the second one, that me telling you. Put it in a different notebook that's got none of your other notes in. That's me covered as I blow up grey tanks. We don't know who's driving these tanks. We don't know if it's aliens, if it's normal people. We don't know if we're the bad guys. Haven't paid a parking ticket and they're trying to kill us on the moon. But all we know is it's fun, blasting, no nonsense stuff. So if you don't want to think too much, you don't know, my favourite polygon game on the Amiga is probably Hunter, really. If you want to go around blowing up stuff and doing missions, Hunter's quite good. There's Armageddon as well, that's a bit slower, but yeah, and Midwinter as well, Midwinter 2, it's run a bit slower, but Hunter for me, for the win in terms of these environment games. You've got lots of different vehicles in that, and you have got different views, I think. Go, maybe you haven't, can't remember. But anyway, check out the review of Hunter. Right, blam that one. There's the purple boys. These is where I have trouble before. Don't know what makes them purple. Maybe too much beetroot, too much rhubarb, or something. Bam! Whoa! Oh! See, that's a couple of clobbers, but I'm lasting a little bit longer here. Just keep maybe doing weaving. Shield is looking well. It needs a bit of work. I'm shooting more of the purple guys than last time. Yep, eject. I got blasted. So in my last go of trying to avoid the asteroids, I don't know what happens if you fully avoid them. Maybe you get another go or another life. But I did well my first one. Right, go. It seems very unfair. This ship doesn't move very fast, and it clobbered the side already. There we go. Well, overall, I quite like this. I can see it being reviewed, maybe mixed bag perhaps, but if I got it on a free cover tape, which I don't think it was released as a free cover tape, I think it was good, or maybe budget was a bit okay. Let's put my name in, Nom, because it's French. Nicky, that's me. I'm the Moon Blaster. Good. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Worth for a few plays, but don't spend your whole life here. So, hopefully, have a look at that one. It was okay. It was Moon Blaster from Loriciel in 1990 on the Commodore Amiga. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro Commodore Amiga like, then put that in the comment section below. Until next time, take very good care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
What do you call a parrot that's been destroyed? A polygon. Yes, well done. Avoid all the rocks if you can. Boom.